So we're finally on our fragment level anomalies. We're done with word and we're done with sentence, and we actually left the fragment level for the very last because it's actually the least common.
All right.
So sentence and word happen pretty often. Fragment, here and there.
Okay.
Okay, so our first fragment level anomaly is what we're calling pointing at possessives. Remember what a fragment chain is?
Yeah, a fragment chain is when you have more than one fragment chained together.
Yeah, you have more than one fragment linked together. So there's actually one fragment chain that we didn't study back when we studied fragment chains because it's a little bit different, a little bit weird, right? So we saved that for now. And that is the combination of a pointer or a possessive. A pointer and a possessive.
Okay.
Okay, so let's look at this. Example, this book of mine, right? What kind of word is this?
It's a pointer word.
It's a pointer, but what are you pointing at here?
The book.
Just the book or?
Or my book, I guess.
Yeah, the book of mine, right? And book of mine or my book is what kind of fragment?
It's a possessive. I have a book.
Yeah, I have a book, right? So this is pointing at book of mine or my book, right? So we're pointing at a possessive fragment.
Yeah, it's easy enough.
Easy enough in English, right? In English it looks pretty normal, but in Arabic there's a bit of a twist.
All right.
It looks a bit weird, so let's look at what this looks like in Arabic. Kitabi hada. So what's kitabi?
Well, kitab is book.
Uh-huh.
The ya is a pronoun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's general followed by specific, so it's possessive.
Yeah, this is a possessive, and it means my book, right? And then what's hada?
It's a pointer.
It's a pointer. But what's happening here? We have a possessive, and then the pointer coming after. What's the normal order for pointers?
Well, we usually have a pointer followed by a word with al.
Yeah, so we'd say, for example, hada el-kitab. Right, the pointer comes first, the word comes second.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the twist. When you're pointing at a possessive, the pointer comes after the possessive fragment. Right, so here we have kitabi. It's a possessive fragment.
Right.
And we have a pointer coming after it. And that's the norm. So when you're pointing at a possessive fragment, the possessive fragment comes first, the pointer comes second.
Okay. And you're pointing at the entire fragment, kind of like when we saw descriptive describing the entire possessive.
Yeah.
The pointer is pointing at the entire.
Yeah. So we're not just pointing at the book or a book. We're pointing at my book specifically.
Okay.
Okay. And so that's why we saved it for later, because it looks a bit weird in Arabic. Where normally we're used to seeing the pointer coming at the beginning, right? But here it's coming at the end.
So we can add a second rule to what we know about pointers. So a pointer fragment consists of a pointer followed by a word with el.
Mm-hmm.
Or it can follow a possessive fragment.
Yeah, or it can come after a possessive fragment.
Okay.
Good. Let's figure some out together. Okay, قومه هؤلاء. Can you tell me what's happening here?
Well, قوم is general.
Uh-huh.
Who is specific because it's a pronoun. So
Right.
we have possessive.
Good.
And then هؤلاء is a pointer word.
Mm-hmm.
And the pointer word is coming after the possessive fragment. So we're going to say that this pointer is pointing to the entire fragment.
Right. So when you have a pointer word coming after a possessive, it's pointing at it. And then how would we translate? So let's start with قومه.
His nation.
His nation. And then let's point at that.
His nation? That sounds so weird.
Yeah. So we'll use the format that we used earlier. Not this his nation, but this. We saw not this my book, but this book of mine.
Oh, so to bring out the of.
Yeah.
This nation of his?
Yeah, this nation of his.
Okay.
Okay. Let's look at another. يومكم هذا.
Yomi is general.
Uh-huh.
Kum is specific because it's a pronoun. So general followed by specific is possessive.
Mm-hmm.
And then hada is a pointer coming after a possessive. So we're going to say that the pointer is pointing to the entire possessive fragment.
Yep, and then translation.
Okay, so we start with pointer this, and then we have this day of yours.
Yeah, this day of yours.
Y'all's.
Plural. Okay, so we could say your day, and then we bring out the of day of yours. Okay, one more. رسولنا ذلك.
Okay, so Rasulu is general, followed by na, which is specific. So it's possessive.
Yep.
And then we have dhalika, which is a pointer coming after a possessive. So a pointer coming after possessive means that the pointer is pointing at the entire possessive fragment.
And then translation.
This.
Dhalika is not this. It's
that.
That.
Rasul, prophet of ours.
Prophet of ours. Good. So summary of this lesson.
When you want to point at a possessive fragment in Arabic, the pointer goes after the possessive fragment.
Simple enough.
Yep.